Yeah, it's grim again. Yeah, there's another file in France. Yeah. This is called a Cueille, Cueille, Serpent. I'm just going to call it Serpent. This comes from a small neighborhood of the same name, just without the serpent. In the Montbrnag area of Poitiers was once witness to a reptile of extraordinary resilience. Even an event of this magnitude, of course, led to wildly divergent and contradictory accounts. The one reproduced here is the most implausible and therefore the most correct. Okay, guys, this is what I found out about this creature. One fine morning, inhabitants of that village discovered an enormous serpent in his cellar. He called the neighbors to aid him, and armed with spades and picks and other garden utensils, they attacked this monster. The snake responded by retracting its head into its body, like a turtle to its shell. As everyone knows, a snake cut in two will regenerate unless the head is destroyed. The serpent was chopped in half and into the quarters into increasingly fine pieces until it was nothing more but mincemeat. Alas, they never could find the head. And that's where our story picks up. Gang, we went to this village. Or town or city, I don't know. Because we eventually found out that this thing had came back. Yes, back to life. This many years later. Yeah. Weird, huh? How that happened? Yeah. Not very fun of a time. Because they didn't find the head. Guess what happened? It regenerated itself. It took a very long time, but it did. We were going to do, we're told to capture this thing and make sure no one got hurt doing so. No, this was from the same people with that big A house in France. They wanted this thing captured. Not killed, but captured. Now, this thing had a shell, kind of like a turtle, but it was a snake. It was a serpent of sorts. No, there was only that description we went on. We had no idea what it looked like. Besides, it was a rather large serpent and it had a shell. So, as we researched deeper into this, we found out exactly where we could find it. Well, a lot of people were getting killed and eaten by this thing. Go figure, right? So, we found it. We looked around. And, well, as we got to the spot where it was at, and we loaded up our tranks, it had already eaten at least 5 people. 2 women, 1 man, and 2 children. Yeah, they wanted this thing alive. Don't know why, don't care why. I'm going to tell you right now, if this thing gets out again, I'm going to make sure I incinerate that freaking head. So we shot it with the tranks. It put up very little fight, besides it went to its shell. But I was pretty sure it was asleep when Jim walked up to it and started kicking the shell. It's pretty much asleep. So these people that come by, they do their business, do what they want to do what they do. Put in the thing, drive off. Just like they did the questing beast. I started getting a little frustrated with these people. Because they did exactly the way the people in Japan did us. And I'd be damned if I allowed that shit to happen again. Yes, we were getting paid quite handsomely. But this thing killed 5 people. This thing is very dangerous. The questing beast, not so much, only if you went after it. This thing was eating people. It was about time I found out what's going on. It was about time. Issue being, we might get fired. So I want to do one more job for them. And then find out what's going on.